So Tando's father wants us, the viewers who have been watching Isencane Lengane since season 1, us, the viewers of Moja Love, to believe that he, Themkosi Thabethe, who is now not a Thabethe, that guy, he wants us to believe, us, the viewers of Isencane Lengane, he wants us to believe that he was able to fork out, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 rands. Like he wants us to believe what he himself, Themkosi Thabethe, he himself, the one who could not pay for the DNA test of his own daughter, that guy, the guy that could not pay for the present of Tando's child, the one who could not pay for the nhlawulo of his own daughter, who could not pay the 3,000 rands for the nhlawulo of his own daughter, the one who Pinky, the sister that turned out to not be his own sister, had to pay for the nhlawulo of his own daughter. That very same Themkosi wants us to believe that he was able to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000. He wants us to believe that he was able to pay 10,000 rands to some camp for Siyacela to go to some camp for to be disciplined in some camp. He wants us to believe that he paid 10,000 rands. Hi. He must think ukuthi sibhemiwe ungathina, we sibhemiwe ungathina. He thinks ukuthi sibhemiwe unga. Uthemkosi no 10,000. Uthemkosi no 10,000. On top of that, he thinks ukuthi thina we are going to believe ukuthi that 10,000 rands came from him. He paid 10,000 rands for Siyacela to go to camp. He must stop playing. He must stop playing. He must tell us that 10,000 rands came from Moja Love. We must just tell the truth. Uthemkosi has been waiting to pay inhlawulo kaThando for how many years? That inhlawulo ended up being paid by uPinky. uPinky was the one that paid inhlawulo kaThando. uThando wahlawulwa ngo-3,000 rand. Sawubona ubekwe laphayana etafuleni uyohlawula uThando uThemkosi. Later on it came out that 3,000 rand was paid by uPinky. uThemkosi akanawo 10,000 rands. That 10,000 rand, they must just tell us ukuthi ukhokwe uMoja Love. Okay, that 10,000 ukhokwe uMoja Love. Because I got now 10,000 and they must stop playing with us. Nonetheless, you guys, I still think it's funny that they came with this idea of paying the 10,000 rands to these people that are doing this camp for disciplining kids. For this camp, if you want somebody to correct behavior or something like that, they can be taken to this camp for some time, and then bafundiswe behavior and what, okay, and they want to get uSiyacela to go to this camp. Now, here is the issue though with that camp. The problem with Indoya camp is that I feel like legally it can only work if somebody is underage. And as umzali, you can say ukuthi okay, ingane yami is misbehaving and here is imali, ngicela ukuthi umuntu ngicela ukuthi ingane yami ihambe iye kuleya camp. Now, if I pay the 10,000 or the 20,000 or whatever, and I say umuntu that I don't have authority over can be taken to that camp, that is kidnapping basically, because how am I going to pay some people to take somebody to some camp who has not committed any kind of crime, and then they forcefully take that person to camp? I mean, what crime has uSiyacela committed to be forcefully taken to a camp as an adult? Like, I don't understand how they are allowed to do such a thing, even though I'm like, yeah, I do want to see the drama of them taking uSiyacela to that camp if they find him, because apparently he is in hiding now. Okay, they can't find him because he did find out that somebody had paid the 10,000 rands, and other people were like, they want to pay more money for these guys to take him to the camp. Okay, and I also want to see if they will be able to fix him, because I believe that nobody is going to be able to fix uSiyacela. Okay, that it's impossible. It will never happen. It's like Pumelelo. Okay, it's too late. They will never be able to fix those boys. Okay, what they are trying to do now should have been done when those boys were very, very young. This is the thing, you guys. It's illegal to take somebody to a place where they are not where they don't want to go. That's why even when somebody is addicted to substances, they have to agree to go to rehabilitation centers. How are these people allowed to take people to this camp where people don't want to go? It is kidnapping. They are keeping people at this camp against their will. It's a different thing when I say you can take my child. Like, I'm a parent and a child is underage, and as a parent I say, yes, take my child to that camp because I feel like they need it, okay? And the child is still under my care and they are still underage, okay? I am shocked that they are able to do it with people that are of age, and they can take and anybody. It means that even somebody can just pay money and say untando is misbehaving. Tatani untando mama ongaga isalukwazi esingaka nimise ecampini. That thing doesn't make sense. That means that these guys are actually committing crime. They are kidnapping people and putting them at camp. As long as they are getting money, Bona, from it's like anybody. I can just pay money right now and say, listen, I'm kind of sick of my husband, okay? Can you take my husband for a couple of months? Like, it means that you can do it with anybody, okay? Can you take my father-in-law? Can you take my mother-in-law? Can you take my sister wife? Kusho ukuthi vele lento ungayenza with anybody that you just don't, can you take my boss? Okay, can you take my manager? That means that you can do it with anybody. That's the part that I don't understand with this camp, because I thought it's a camp that you can actually like commit your kids to, like kids that are underage, and be like, listen, I've tried everything with my child. They are not listening. They are taking substances, or every time I'm getting calls from school that they are misbehaving. I feel like this thing can get out of hand, and they need to go to this camp. Please take them for a few months, and I just want to see if we can make a difference. So the Siyacela situation, for me, it doesn't make sense, because uSiyacela ubaba manje mudala. How are they able to do this legally with uSiyacela being of age and it not being classified as a kidnapping if they ever find him and they put him at camp? How are they going to how are they able to do something like that with somebody that is of age and it is not kidnapping? Okay, now if they are able to do it legally, then I guess they can take uSiyacela. But now here is what I feel. I feel like no Themnkosi naye, we need somebody else now to pay for Themnkosi to also go to camp, okay? But I feel like also, guys, like uSiyacela has a brother, Umdu. somebody must pay for umuntu, because I feel like umuntu ngathi unama addiction thing. Nibona umuntu lo bebedlala naye snooker this time. I feel like umuntu every time he shows up to shoot, usuke ephuzile, ebuke ngathi udakiwe. I feel like he has addiction issue. They must just take all of them laphayana, and then maybe bazobuya sebe sharp. Listen, you guys, I watched this week's episode after, like, the last episode I watched was the episode when uSiyacela was fighting with uThemkosi, and he was throwing the chickens. Okay, and I missed last Sunday's episode, because of ugesi. And guys, it's not load shedding yet. So load shedding but in our area for some reason it just started. Okay, and then today, that's when I watched, because I heard people talking about the whole thing of the camp and I wasn't understanding what's going on. So apparently they are still looking for uSiyacela, and they talked about the fact that they're looking for him, but on the show it looked like uSiyacela still has no idea, or what I've seen is that uSiyacela has no idea yet that they are looking for him. But Themkosi has told uThando that he has paid the 10,000. That's the part for me that was like, no man, it must be Moshalaf that paid that money. I'm just questioning the part of, like, how is this legal? How is it legal for you to commit somebody that is an adult to something like that? But I feel like if they can do that legally, I just want to see if it can bear good results for uSiyacela. But I doubt that it will, you guys. I doubt that it will. I feel like it's already too late for somebody like that to change. Because uSiyacela, like, it's like basic things like izinto zokuhlonipha umuntu, and say ukuhlonipha umuntu omdala, ukufunda ukukhuluma nomuntu ngendlela, and singumuntu wesifazane as umuntu, ukuhlonipha ukukhuluma nomuntu omdala kahle. Lezo zinto, the things that you are taught while growing up, all of those things is like akazifundiswanga. So I doubt ukuthi going to camp will teach him can change indlela acabanga ngayo. The only good thing that it can do for him ukuthi nje impunish nje, maybe imsebenzise imenza lose weight, and apanisheke nje for a few months where he doesn't get to do what he wants to do. At best it can do that for him, but I doubt that it will change his behavior. Okay, but I can't wait to see a scene where they actually find him and they take him to camp. Anyway, you guys, listen. Tell me in the comment section, you guys, is it legal for them to do what they do, which is commit somebody to go to a camp like that, somebody that is an adult, to force them to go to camp like that? And those people that watch that show that does that, do they take adults as well against their will, or do they have to say yes, they want to go? Because I'm confused about that. I've never watched that show. I've only watched, like, when they do like trailer kind of thing when they advertise the show, but I've never watched like the show itself. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Tell me what you think about this whole thing of uSiyacela being committed to God. But we are doing a camp, guys, because he's breathing. He's like, just for that, at Juguba, yabo. But uThemkosi akayi kudlala ngathi akawukhokhanga lo 10,000 ngiyala, never. Never ever. Thank you so much, ngithanda kakhulu.